Every marriage has 3 rings. The engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the bicker ring. We're here to settle the fights that don't matter and have no winner. It's the 3 Rings Podcast with another new argument.
Well, hello and welcome to yet another edition of the 3 Rings Podcast. My name is Phil.
I'm Lauren.
And we are...
married.
We are indeed married.
Yes.
Yes, we just passed our anniversary, a couple weeks ago at this point now.
Yep.
Pretty
we
impressive.
did.
4 years.
4 years.
Way to go, babe.
Yeah, thanks.
Stuck with me for that long.
Likewise, honey.
Yeah, that's fair. But, so welcome to this week's edition. If you are new to the show, this is an entire podcast where we talk about things that really don't matter. We argue the points that, in the grand scheme of life, are not that important. But, when you sit down and you actually think about them, they are kind of important.
Yeah. I have an important question for you.
Okay.
So we've talked the past couple of weeks about having been married for 4 years.
Yes.
In 4 years of marriage, what do you think the biggest lesson you've learned has been?
You're always right.
No, shut up. That's not even true. I'm barely right, ever.
Right.
Shut up, Phil. Give a serious answer.
In 4 years of marriage, the biggest lesson that I've learned, I don't know, because when you go into it, there are a lot of things that are just like you should just be doing, like just because whether whether it's been 4 years or 10 years or you're just dating, like things like like listening and being able to have being able to fight nicely.
Yeah.
And there's a reason we can do this podcast where we argue about things and we don't hate each other.
Yeah.
We've learned how to do all of those things. So, mainly that. I would actually say that is the most difficult thing that a lot of people will come across when it comes to relationships, is being able to fight nicely.
Yeah.
We don't really fight a whole lot. So...
No.
But I feel like, and this might sound a little confusing though, but I feel like the longer you're with somebody, there's going to be more opportunity, obviously, for them to to irritate you or get on your nerves.
Yeah, of course.
It's about finding the way to be able to communicate and.
Yeah. I'd say, for me, I think that there's, 2 things that I've learned, which is, one is, you can't over-communicate, you know what I mean? It's better to just, and, you always have to worry about the feelings of someone else, but, if something is bothering you, then, definitely just, say it and say it right away, and don't let it, fester. That's, and that seems like a pretty duh kind of thing, but...
In theory, it seems like a duh kind of thing.
Yeah.
In practice...
No, it does. It takes practice. Yeah.
I think the
other thing is the importance of and obviously I knew this before we got married, but it's become more I think I've realized it more as time goes on, but just marrying someone that you genuinely like even beyond loving them. How much do you like them? How much do you like the way that they treat you? How much do you like the way that they treat other people? That's extremely important. How well do you get along? Even outside of all of the gooey romantic stuff is just
Do you like the person and do you love the person?
Yeah, exactly.
You can love people without liking them.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, you have to like the person and love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I think that's solid advice from both of us as we've now passed 4 successful years of marriage.
Yeah.
So take from that what you will. Anybody who's been married longer,
tell us to can it.
Yeah. That's fine. Or be like, they're absolutely right.
Yeah, right.
Love hearing that.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of hearing I'm right. But anyways, how about we dive into this week's debate? So this week we're going to
I wish I was literally diving into this week's debate.
I know you did. So this week is going to be another rapid fire since when it comes to Thanksgiving dinner, there's really nothing that you can really like debate. I mean, we could go back to, I know we've done it before, one of our past episodes, where it's like, how do you split up holidays between families and stuff like that. So I mean, we could go that route, but I figure we've done that, we don't really need to dive into that. So how about we do a rapid fire that's all based on Thanksgiving dinner and the actual food.
I'm here for it,
because some of these things are like, it's a big fucking deal for a lot of people.
Yes.
I mean, like when I was doing some research to come up with different things that I could add to this list, it's amazing if you go into Google and you type some of these in, like how many results you're going to get.
Really?
It's mind blowing.
What do you think is the most highly debated one?
I would say the one that I saw the most, and I guess we'll just start with it, even though it's not first on my list. But in our Thanksgiving dinner rapid fire, first question, when it comes to cranberry sauce.
Oh, okay. Really? That's one of the most?
From a can or homemade?
Oh, homemade, 100%. Not to brag, but I make a really good cranberry sauce.
You do?
Yeah.
I would say up until like we started doing Thanksgiving dinners together. Like I was all can.
Really? I'm
not a fan, like, in general.
But the most palatable you thought was the canned one.
But yours is pretty fucking good. Like
Thank you. I'm very proud of my cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I can get down with yours.
Yeah.
But up until then, so, I mean, for the majority of my life, it was can. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, of course you're going to say homemade.
Yeah.
Which
I actually like genuinely enjoy making it too. So like, but I mean, it kind of has all of the things that I like. Like it's got like citrus and almond, which is like I love those. So,
and I feel like this is going to be kind of difficult because you really you are in charge of a lot when it comes to Thanksgiving dinner. Like, I think, at least for the past few years.
Yeah, since we moved away, it's been pretty much my mom and I that have run the show with the assistance of my sister.
Yeah.
And the guys don't really do it.
I do fuck all.
You guys go out and run and get the stuff that we forgot to get before.
Yeah. One at a time.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or we send you out and then we text you like 6 more things.
Yeah. And then I don't see him. I get home
and then you have to go back out.
Yeah. That sounds like everybody's Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah, kind of.
All right. So question number 2 in our Thanksgiving rapid fire for dinners. This is probably second most common one that I would see. Light or dark meat?
Oh.
Well, actually, let me back up first, because apparently this is another thing, and I think we did it. No, we didn't do it once. Some people, instead of doing turkey, will do ham.
Oh.
So.
No, you definitely have to do turkey on Thanksgiving. You do ham on Christmas.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And I'm a light meat person.
So am I.
But to be honest, I'm not, when it comes to Thanksgiving, like, you have to have the turkey, but I'm not, like, here for the turkey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The turkey is like a conduit to other things.
Yeah.
Turkey is a gravy like carrier. That's like
it's a gravy carrier. You would just use a spoon with the gravy.
Right, and like turkey is it's essential for the sandwiches the next day.
Fair.
Yeah, that's the role of turkey in all of this. Turkey's not the star of the show in my eyes.
I mean,
it's essential, but it's not what I'm here for.
It's good for the picture.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's about it.
The turkey shows up.
It kind of does. All right. Well, since you did bring it up, when it comes to gravy, white or brown gravy?
Oh, brown, 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I've always preferred brown gravy over white. Even when I was a little kid. My grandma always used to make both homemade and no, I'm here for the brown gravy.
I'm usually like a white gravy.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. I know, most of the time, when we go to
Biscuit Belly?
Yeah, that's.
Aren't you proud of me for knowing that was what you were going to say?
You knew exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they always use
on
white gravy
biscuits, I guess it depends on the thing. On biscuits, yes, you do white gravy. On Thanksgiving, yeah, you got to do brown. On mashed potatoes, it has to be brown gravy.
What if you don't want to put it on the mashed potatoes? You can put it on the turkey, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
That's fine.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that it's like white gravy is only for biscuits in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting thought. When it comes to stuffing, we went on from there.
Okay.
In the turkey or not?
No, you have to stuff the turkey. What's the point of stuffing? I mean, I love stuffing. Stuffing is what I'm here for. But, yeah, you gotta stuff the turkey.
See, I've had both because you'll do in the turkey.
Yeah. We do
then,
some in and some out.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, like, I'm kind of here for both of them, but like, I usually lean towards out. Like,
really?
From out of the box, yeah.
Wait, out of the box. Wait, what?
Yeah, like there's
no,
there's
not boxed cornbread not cornbread, not boxed.
A little too far up.
Well, that's what we make the stuffing out of is cornbread. We make a cornbread stuffing, but like no, stuffing does not come out of a box.
Okay.
Hell no.
See,
Homemade stuffing all the way.
I've done all sorts of different stuffings. And yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to turn my nose up at any stuffing. Like, let's be real. Like, I'll eat it. If you're going to do Thanksgiving right, it has to be homemade.
Okay. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this.
364 other days of the year. If you want to eat it out of the box, like, do you?
I have done that.
On 360, on Thanksgiving Day, the stuffing shall be homemade as it is written.
As a shitty college kid, I've made many things from bags or boxes and just had that as a meal, and stuffing was one of them.
That's literally not surprising to me.
I would also do, like, you get like the bags of mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Like the flakes, and you just add the water to it.
Yeah.
There were times where I would do that. I'd be like, ooh, I'm gonna get like garlic parmesan for this one. That was a fucking meal because I was dreadful as a human being.
Straight carbs.
Yeah, I literally would take the pot from the stovetop and just get a spoon and like didn't even put it into a bowl or anything.
Yeah, that worries me a little bit, but anyways, yeah.
But as we're talking about mashed potatoes though, when it comes to the preference, smooth or a little chunky?
Oh man, I think I gotta go smooth.
Really?
Yeah, my great grandma made, like, I don't even know how she got her mashed potatoes like this, but they were like the fluffiest, smoothest mashed potatoes on the planet, and like so good.
Yeah.
You're a lumpy?
No, I'm smooth. But again, like, so with my mom being allergic to potatoes, like, we really didn't have like a lot to go on, and it's not like we could have the potatoes there, so like we did do a lot of like the bagged potato, like mashed potatoes and stuff like that. Yeah. And that's always going to be smooth as long as you do it
I guess so. If that's what you're used to, then
and I've always been a fan of that. And like I've had mashed potatoes that have like a little bit of chunk to it. Yeah. And like I'm not wild about it. Like I'll still get down with it. Like
I mean, of course. It's mashed potatoes.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll eat any kind of potato.
Yeah.
For that. But like when it comes to mashed potatoes, like I do like it to be smooth.
Yeah. Agreed.
So, the great debates continue. All right. Well, this one is going to get interesting.
Okay.
Dinner rolls or cornbread?
Okay, so here's the thing, and I think that this is like this might surprise you a little bit, but I don't I am very specific about the types of cornbread that I like and don't like.
Okay.
The cornbread that we use for the stuffing is not sweet. And like that like kind of cornbread should only be used for that. I love a cornbread muffin, which is sweet.
Yep.
But at Thanksgiving, the cornbread should be reserved for the stuffing, and then at dinner you eat dinner rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your...
Well, I wrote down both.
Yeah. I don't think that's an option.
I know it's not an option. So with my family, it was always dinner rolls. And they were fucking bomb. I'd have like 10 of them. Like, they're fantastic. So yeah, dinner rolls would usually be the go-to, but I do love me some cornbread. Like, I will have cornbread, like, sweet or unsweet. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, give me cornbread and I'm gonna be a happy person. So yeah, I'd like to have both of them there, but if I have to pick one, it's going to be dinner rolls.
Okay.
I feel like it fits better with the rest of the meal.
Gotcha. Yep. I agree.
Getting to some of the things that I don't really like. Should salad be an option?
I don't think you need it. Get it out of there. No.
Neither do I.
It's a waste of table space.
Yeah.
Nobody's here to eat healthy on Thanksgiving. Like, and if you are, like, what?
Some people
I'm very sad for you.
Some people are.
I'm sorry for whatever happened in your life.
You know, they'll be like, oh, I'm on a diet. It's like,
not today, you're not. Not today, you're not.
Yeah.
There are no diets on Thanksgiving. The calories don't count on Thanksgiving.
Or like, I've seen people that, like, I see it on social media sometimes where it's like, they'll be like doing like a juice cleanse or something over Thanksgiving. I'm like, what kind of monster?
Yeah, like, why do you hate yourself?
Yeah, like, you're terrible. Like, just dreadful person.
See a therapist.
Seriously, it'd be way easier.
Yeah.
Probably the same cost too. Those juice cleanses are expensive.
Yeah, they are expensive.
Fuck that. Not here for it. When it comes to casseroles, sweet potato or green bean?
Sweet potato all day. I love sweet potato casserole.
Yeah.
I love sweet potato casserole. Sweet potatoes and stuffing are like tied for my number one favorite, like, Thanksgiving Day dishes.
Yeah.
I love sweet potato casserole.
And we'll move further with this, because when it comes to sweet potato casserole, some people are pro marshmallow. Some are not.
No.
No marshmallow?
No marshmallow, no.
Yeah, I know it would. Every time we have it for your family, there's no marshmallow. I can get down with marshmallow though.
I like a baked sweet potato with marshmallows on it.
Yeah.
I do not like sweet potato casserole with marshmallows on it.
All right, that's fair. But yeah,
if anybody wants my recipes too, hit me up.
If anybody wants your recipes, just fucking come over.
My sweet potato casserole is also bomb. It was my mom's recipe, so,
yeah, so
I do make a bomb sweet potato casserole.
They can come over, and we're not just going to give that shit out to everybody.
You can't come over this year though, because COVID. So
yeah, sorry.
Hit me up for the recipe.
Or wait until next year. All right, we're at the end of the meal now, honey.
Okay.
Sorry, we're getting close
Dessert.
to the end. We're at dessert.
Okay.
What kind of pie?
Oh,
pumpkin, pecan, apple.
Not pecan.
Yeah, nobody wants pecan.
My dad wants pecan.
I know he does. Your dad always wants like the most obscure things, though. When it comes to all these things, he really does. Yeah. He always wants to, like, the weird
and it's
thing.
always like out of left field. It's always stuff that we never have, and he's always like, "But what about this?" And we're like, "We've never once in my 30 years on the planet eaten that on Thanksgiving Day. Like, I don't even know what that is." He'd be like, "What about the Duchess potatoes?" And we'd be like, "I don't, Dad, what?" Like,
but that's always the thing. Like, it's never anything bad. Like, it's
it's always like,
good,
and it's something
like
would make sense. But
it's always like that third option, though.
What? Like, on what planet? Like, who made that for you? Like, are you eating that with your other family? Like,
Maybe.
What are you doing? Yeah. Your Canadian family?
Yeah. Crossing the border.
Yeah, he goes to Canada Day and then comes back across for Thanksgiving.
He does Canadian Thanksgiving, which was just, what, I think like 2 weeks
something
ago or something
like that. Yeah.
It was around there. I forgot.
Happy Thanksgiving Day to the Canadians.
Yeah. So pecan, no. So pumpkin
I think
or
pumpkin.
apple?
Yeah.
Really?
Because again, it's just like, so
we've had
this conversation. It's just like quintessentially fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can really get down with either. I feel like for Thanksgiving, like, I don't know, something about the rest of the meal, like pumpkin pie usually is better with it, but like I do lean apple. Like, if given the option.
Don't I usually make you an apple pie on Thanksgiving? I think I typically do.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay.
But
I mean, I am a fan of apple pie.
Yeah,
always.
I know you are. So,
but I do like pumpkin pie too. Like, I will eat pumpkin pie.
I am.
But like Thanksgiving dinner is like pretty much like the only time that I really like want to.
Yeah, and like typically, like, that is like the one thing that like I haven't attempted to make on my own is pumpkin pie. For some reason I find it very intimidating.
Yeah.
So
it's easier just to buy it.
Yeah, I mean, and the store bought is always so good. So
put some whipped
it's
cream
like
on
perfect.
that bitch.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have one more question,
Okay.
but it doesn't pertain to the actual Thanksgiving dinner,
All right.
but more Thanksgiving as a whole.
Okay.
Because as we're getting closer to Thanksgiving, and it's going to be on people's minds, of course, does Thanksgiving kick off the Christmas season?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Don't you?
Yeah, I kind of do. It's a weird concept, though. Like, I was thinking about that. I was like, do you really like you have dinner and then it's like, all right, like now it's Christmas season and like turn on Christmas music and all that. Because like, so with my family, like we would watch a Christmas movie on Thanksgiving. Like it would be a different movie. Like my mom would always buy some Christmas movie for us to watch after dinner on Thanksgiving. It was just a thing.
Yeah, I think it's like a transitional day. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of like, it's like end of fall, beginning of winter.
But here's
like we're gonna like,
and here's the thing.
It's like the gate. It's like you're going through the gate that day.
So I guess let me rephrase it then to kind of go a little bit deeper. Does that mean that, with that transition, that Black Friday is part of that transition? Or in people's mindset, is it Thanksgiving and then Black Friday is kicking off the Christmas season because it's now holiday shopping?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like Thanksgiving is like Christmas season eve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the way I think of it. It's like the next day is like first official day of Christmas season. Thanksgiving is like the day that you're like, we're going into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
like Thanksgiving's for the family, and then after that, it's all capitalism. Baby.
yes, yeah.
That's right. Black Friday's for Uncle Sam.
Yeah. Maybe not this year, though.
Maybe, no.
Seems like a lot of people are opting out. So.
Well, with more people shopping online because of COVID and everything, it's pretty much like Amazon Prime Day. Like, even though it was late this year, actually, like, the amount of money spent on Amazon Prime Day was up considerably from last
probably
year.
because people are already preparing for the holidays. Yeah.
So I think that
don't go out on Black Friday. Don't
people are going to go
for
out.
a million reasons. Just don't do it.
You know that they are, because there are people that are going out now for bullshit reasons. So you know that they're going.
I mean, I don't think you should go out on Black Friday for any like you shouldn't go out any year. Let those people stay home and enjoy their families. Like, as someone who's had to work on a Black Friday, please let me tell you about like the part of my soul that I'll never be able to get back that died that day. Like, people were terrible.
Here's my thing. Like, I don't mind the people that go out and do the whole Black Friday shopping. I mind the people that like go and camp out, like starting like Wednesday.
Yeah, like go at a decent time. Like if you want to go to Target at 10 o'clock in the morning the following day, then by all means, like shop your little heart out the next day. But you don't need to be there at 6 in the morning.
I've seen people that do it.
Who just go like at a normal time. That's fine.
In our family. No. No. Like we'll leave like Thanksgiving.
No. No.
Yep. Would leave Thanksgiving to go and stand in line for Black Friday sales.
You're gonna have to tell me who after we.
They probably listen.
Do they?
I'm guessing they probably do. Yeah, she knows who she is. We'll talk about it afterwards. But
I still love you, whoever you are. But like, girl.
but that was
girl.
That was the thing. So I don't care. Like, I mean, if you're gonna split your time, at least like split your time. Like at least be there for the family, be there for dinner, and like all of that. Or if you're doing one or the other, like if you're doing like dessert with somebody, like fine, like just be with your family for some of the time.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so that's kind of all I got on that. So but long story short, I do agree that Thanksgiving is pretty much the kickoff to Christmas season. Like I'm fine hearing a Christmas song after Thanksgiving.
I think over time, I mean, like, I still love Halloween, but I think over time, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas have become my favorite holidays. But it makes sense because, like, those are the days that we get to see our families. So
Thanksgiving is probably mine.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. You know what's so nice about Thanksgiving is that it's just like spending time with each other. There's no like gift giving or like stress with that. Like,
yeah, there's none of the stress outside of just making dinner.
But even
It's
like
a more
I don't find that
complicated dinner.
stressful. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy that process.
A lot of people
so
do.
yeah,
but,
they do.
You know, and some people seeing family can be stressful and stuff like that. Like, and yeah, I mean, I get all of those things, but for me on a personal level, I think that Thanksgiving is my favorite because of the fact that, it's like you don't have to worry about getting gifts. You don't have to worry about any of the bullshit with it. Like, it's just, it's an easy holiday and it's a good opportunity just to spend some time with family.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I've ever cared. That's why, like, when we were talking about it last week with gift giving and everything, it's like, I usually don't ask for anything, unless there's something that I
that raises a really good question. You won't ask for anything, but also you think that everybody should use a list.
Yeah, but if I don't ask for anything, then don't get me anything.
Okay. All right.
If there's nothing on the list, then there's nothing to get.
Oh my God. Okay, you can find us at 3 Rings Pod on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you can weigh in and let us know what your Thanksgiving thoughts are.
Yeah, you might think we're crazy, or you might have things.
But
that
if you eat mashed potatoes out of a box on Thanksgiving Day, then you're doing it wrong, and that's just a universal truth. Sorry about it.
Well, there are plenty of things that I didn't even include on any of this because it's like there's no point in including it. It's like there was some debate about whether people would have mac and cheese. I'm like, why is there a debate? Like, of course you should have.
I never turn up an opportunity for mac and cheese. Yeah. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Please rate and review us. Share us with your friends. If you have topics that you would like us to debate in future weeks, then let us know those as well, and we will talk to y'all next week.
Indeed.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to another weekly episode of the 3 Rings Podcast. We'll be back next week with another new argument. In the meantime, follow us on all social media platforms at 3 Rings Pod. Join in the argument and tell us who's right, who's wrong, or why you have the right answer. Whatever. Just tell us stuff.